Hello, hello. Good evening.
Welcome. How are you doing?
Good. Lee here and Kyle gonna discuss a few things tonight.
Yeah, we gonna talk shop.
Yeah, I guess I think every week we need to talk about this, or every time we stream. How many trees do you have?
As of right now, same. We're good.
Still six?
Now,
Hmm.
let me preface this with had a conversation with an individual that you know,
Okay.
and he said that there are 30
30?
more coming.
Oh,
But that almost sounds like an empty threat. It sounds like that's probably he's just trying to fuck with me.
if it's 30, it can't be 39 footers. It's probably
That's
like tiny little trees.
that's what I said, is at least 30
Yeah.
snack size trees. And he said
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly how he commented back, but he commented back in such a way that it made me kind of believe him. Like this might not be a joke. So
Well, we'll see. We'll see in a few days, I guess.
anyway, yeah, as of now, we're good. 6 trees, no more decorations going up. So I'm happy.
That's sad. I was hoping for at least one more.
Well, something tells me you sent the first one. I don't know that for certain, but
You really think I'm going to spend money and send you a tree
I do.
randomly like that?
I do. I 100.
I'm all for a good joke, but I
mean-
wish I can. I wish I could take claim to that. That would have been hilarious.
That's what bothers me more than anything is I can't find who did it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
I told someone sent me a chocolate penis candy, whatever, and I still don't know who gave me that.
Did you
And
ever
then
eat
the-
that?
No.
I think
I
you
had
should
to.
eat that on air.
I don't have it anymore. And then someone decided to send me a puzzle. You know the guy that's on the big black dude that's on the bed
Yes.
with his dick hanging down. Someone
Yeah.
sent me a 100-piece puzzle of him. I still have that. Maybe we'll stream while I put that puzzle together.
Yeah, like are 99 pieces just his dick?
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
That's
it's
the way it
massive.
should be. Oh,
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Josh
So-
says dark or white chocolate. Fair enough.
I mean, come on. I only like dark chocolate.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, Sean's from the hospital. Get better, man.
he still is?
Oh, he needs to get better.
Dude, just leave. Like, I don't understand. Just kidding. Just kidding, buddy. I hope you get better soon, man. That sucks.
Yeah. Man.
Well, hopefully we're giving you some sort of entertainment. I mean, it's not like you have anything else better to do.
Yeah.
So we have another individual who doesn't know how to set their name. Facebook
Oh,
user, you have commented cream filled. You have commented you need 36 and yee. So until
we should guess who that is. I have no idea who that could be.
So yee is what started me off as kind of like, oh, like maybe my 10-year-old's watching, but then he said you need 36
Hmm.
and then cream filled. So he's a little bit more advanced. We'll give him time.
Okay.
Give him time.
Well, so what are we going to talk about today? I guess towards the end of last stream, we were actually talking off air about Christmas hats, like the Santa Claus hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I mentioned that I might still have a Christmas hat from one of my first jobs ever,
Yeah.
and it has Mickey ears on it, and
Yeah.
with the Christmas hats. I think it's somewhere in my mom's house, buried in her storage or something.
Wait, so
Yeah,
you brought it up just to tell us you didn't have it?
Hey, yeah, I didn't go look.
I was so
But
excited.
yeah, I used to work. My first job was at Disneyland, and you were kind of surprised by that.
So I think just to backtrack, I think we found who it was. Just judging by this comment, I think we figured it out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm kind of surprised by that. I mean, not surprised that you went, just that you would still have something like that more than anything.
I'm kind of a pack rat. I still have, so I already had my 20-year high school reunion. I still have high school T-shirts still
Wow.
that I can still fit in. So I guess there's that. I still have them, like sports T-shirts when I was in sports and whatnot.
I'm not convinced you're not a vampire. So
Yeah.
you haven't aged.
Well, I
Adam's
eat a lot of alley animals. That keeps me young, like cats and dogs.
I was like, who's Allie? But go ahead. Adam is calling you out.
What's behind me? Oh, I got some guns back here.
Oh, wait, we figured it out. So Yee is Taylor Evans, which makes sense, but he figured it out. So
Okay.
go back to Adam.
Well, I have this is a Noveski, Gen 3 Noveski that I had Casey Casey Cotter, Penguin Tactical out in Utah, paint in Flecktarn. It's pretty badass, actually.
That looks pretty.
The light's pretty bright in here, so it looks a lot better when you're right next to it versus through the camera screen. But yeah, it's awesome. Shoots great.
So I think somebody else spotted something else because the next comment is, show us your dong.
Oh, I love dongs. This is my Meridian. You have a Meridian,
Can
right?
somebody pull that clip? I wish we had a producer. I just want somebody to take that little snippet so I can play it back later.
Yeah, I love the dong. But this is the Pestilence. This is their first version of their, I guess, was it Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Right.
I tried to get the second one, but they're all sold out. Third one's still available, and fourth one's all sold out because it was an AK-74. But yeah, this thing's sweet. Trigger's great on it. It's just a soft shooting. It has the KNS piston kit in here for suppress shooting. Dead air, takes dead air. Sandman.
I think I shot that one.
Yeah, you did. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I love
I
it.
remember that one.
Yeah, so that's 2 guns I'm showing today.
Yeah, that's pretty. So Taylor, let's address this real quick. Of course, the Sandman coating is coming. If you shoot your shit, the coating's going to come off. Like there's no.
Yeah, it's got, I want to say probably at least 9 or 10,000 rounds through it. So it's got quite a bit of wear. I mean, I did my 3,000 round test through it, and it burned right off. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even mine that was coated in high heat Cerakote has started to yellow and chip. I mean, there's no fixing that. If you shoot, it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Adam says, do you have any AKs with an adjustable gas block to compare to the KNS piston?
I do. I have a Rifle Dynamics, but it's already tuned. I don't even want to mess with it. It's tuned for suppressor use.
Right. Have you tried unsuppressed?
Yeah, I've tried unsuppressed, but it's different. We're comparing apples to oranges now because one's a 74 and one's a 47.
Fair. So let's dabble back to your Disney.
That was my first job. I was an outdoor vendor, so I sold like Cokes and popcorn, churros. I did that. Shit, my gun just fell.
My wife's going to make a comment in about 3 seconds because you said churro, so I'm sure if she's not watching, she got a notification somehow. But continue.
Yeah, churros. What else? Back then, this was like 20 years ago. Back then, we had pedal carts that we rode around on Main Street to sell like hot dogs and shit. That was probably the most weird job I've ever had because you're surrounded by people that love Disney, like even the employees. I was just there for a job.
Right.
And these people love Disney. That's their whole life.
Like obsessed.
Yeah. They're like, oh, like my lead would be like, oh man, one of my bedrooms is complete Disney, all my Disney stuff, all my memorabilia. I'm like, you guys are too much, you know? This is like your dream job. And this is like just my stepping stone job for myself here. And Yeah, that's what they like, and that's what these guys are lifers. They're Disney for life here.
So this was
They-
California, I'm assuming.
yeah, yep. Yep, original Disneyland. But I do have at the time, I was working. This Pocahontas was had a show, like a live show, and people would wait outside. I had the record for most soda sold in a day, or in actually probably 4 hour span. They're $5, like for the little
Right.
cups,
Right.
And it was a hot day, so I had that uh, on my side. So I was just selling Cokes left and right.
Is that what got you into your current? You're just like, now it's like, yeah, fuck yeah. You're like Oprah of the rental agency now.
Yeah, right.
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone gets a Coke. Everyone gets a soda. Everyone gets a rental.
As long as you sign up, you're all good.
Yeah, no, that began my sales career, I guess.
Hey, apparently it worked. I've never even been to Disney, so the fact that you work there.
It's pretty cool for kids, for little kids.
So I have to ask, because maybe not everybody's thinking it, but I have to ask: is there kind of a couple creeps that work there, or was it pretty much just like adolescent individuals who are just living out their childhood dreams?
Back then creeps were harder to spot.
Right. Fair enough.
So that there were more hidden, but I'm sure there were creeps there. What bothered me the most was were people that went there every week, like high school kids who have annual passes. I see them there every week in the same spot every single time. Like, this is crazy. You guys got to have something else better to do. But I guess this is before social media times too, right? And
yeah, true.
Major video game time. So people just go out and hang out there. It's kind of wild.
Fair enough. I was just curious. Now everybody remember, we're just having a conversation. We're not saying there's creeps at Disneyland or anything, or Disney World or anything of the sort. We're just curiosity. Adam, what did you think I was going to ask? Because now I'm genuinely curious about it. So, sup, gentlemen, sup, gents. You too have no name. So go back through your link.
Make it happen.
You can do it.
We can't keep up with our schedule either. We just kind of pick and choose what days.
It's a holiday week. Why would we not do a pre-Black Friday discussion?
Well, but and Andrew, you did catch us though.
Fair. You want to just go ahead and log off since
and come back on? No. Those they're too weird, man. People there are just weird. They're just not normal. They love Disney. So when you work like a 4-hour shift, you're there for 6 hours because you gotta change your uniform, and then you gotta walk across the park to get to the uniform place to get your uniform, and then you go back to your area, you change, and when you're done, you go return your uniform. It's like walking across the park just to get your uniform.
So was there somebody stepping into were you taking your pants off and handing them to another person who's putting those pants on?
Oh, no. It's like a whole laundry service there. Cool. They have just a warehouse full of uniforms, all different sizes. And then you just go in and go, hey, I'm working here. And this is your uniform for the day. It's wild.
Wait, hold on, Andrew. Before you go, I need to know more about this just briefly. We're not going to spend too much time on Disney, but the interns were great.
I need to know about this. What did I miss?
I just have to know, first off, I need to know that you're not 60 or 70 years old. Let's start there. Because that could change things. But
I mean, like Monica Lewinsky intern great, or what kind of great are we talking about?
What's a good intern? Oh, wait. He just said yes.
Okay. I like it. In the park, or are we talking about corporate?
Oh, the college intern program. Okay. Much better. Much better. So I'm guessing, I guess Andrew spent a little time around Cali, or Florida, I guess is the other one, right? I've been to neither, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's cool though. I mean, I'm glad that somebody enjoyed the costumes.
What was
Wait,
your
Andrew,
first job?
mine?
Yeah.
My first real job, I guess like on the books was I worked at Sears. So it's not really
Sell tools?
actually, yeah, it's tools. And then I worked at the cashier just down the little way from tools where people checked out with everything. Before that, I just threw hay for a couple local places and did stuff like
That
that.
sounds backbreaking.
It's a little bit different. It took about 2 summers of making like what $20 a day to I got fired from Sears for using my employee discount so my mom could buy my stepdad a gift.
Really?
Seems like family to me,
Yeah.
but
Really?
apparently it wasn't. But anyhow, so let's see here. Here we go. This is what I was waiting for. Disney has an entire apartment community set up where they pack in interns in college housing. They work on parks for credit. They come from all over the world.
Oh, dude. I mean, nowadays that's like webcam shit, man.
Yeah.
That's like OnlyFans stuff. Nice. I like that. Too bad I didn't know anything about this, or else I would have participated in that.
Wait. Okay. All right. So on to the next subject because I am getting confused now because V, I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about, but we'll catch up after because you live here. So, so the next topic what do you want to go into next?
You want to go to my encounter with the Asian lady or Black Friday stuff?
No, I want to do Black Friday last, and I have to know about the encounter with the Asian lady.
Well, I kind of yelled at an Asian lady today. I mean, it's very rare for me to see a Asian lady that's not related to my family in Wyoming.
That was my next question. Isn't she just a lady?
No, it's an Asian lady because she didn't speak any English.
Okay.
She spoke Chinese, which I understood, but I'm not very good at speaking Chinese.
Right.
So I was at the Verizon store looking at the new iPhone, and this Asian lady, Chinese lady, was using her phone as a translator to talk to the clerk at Verizon. It was only 2 of us in there because they're having social distancing and whatnot. So I heard her. I was like really annoyed by her because she was like yelling basically, and then they told her that they couldn't help her or that they couldn't get the product that she wanted until next week or something. So she left, and then I thought she was just gone. And when I was being helped, I had to go out to my car to get my one of my iPhones to trade in or whatnot for the better deal. So I went to my car. I walked out. I was looking at my car. I'm like, what the fuck is this Asian lady standing at the driver's side door going to go in? My car was locked. So I go on can I help you? Get away from my car. Like yelling at her. She's all, this is my car. And she's all, my car? Your car? I'm like, yeah. And then she looked in the driver's seat, looked in the car for like 5 to 10 seconds. I'm like, to see if it's her car. I'm like, you don't recognize your car within like the first glance? So later on, I find out her car's black, mine's gray, so it's completely different cars. She was parked two slots over, and her car seat had sunflowers on it, so like the car cover. So it's a completely different car. You can totally tell right away.
How old was this lady? Do you think?
She's got to be like late 40s, 50s.
Oh, so she was not. That's like 20 in Asian years, because
yeah.
She's not.
Yeah.
Even 40.
Oh, no, I saw some wrinkles. So she quite a bit of wrinkles. So she was a little older. So I'm like, dude, she's all, and then after about the 5-10 seconds, she's like, oh yeah, sorry. And then she started walking off. I went to the back of my car to get my burner phone, and to get my burner phone. She followed me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she started talking in Chinese to her phone to translate. So, oh, sorry, I thought this was my car, right? In Chinese. And I'm like, back the fuck off. What are you doing? Get away from me. And I had to literally yell at her to get away from me. And then she kind of backed off. But yeah, she got the translator down. And I'm like, I basically knew what she was saying. I didn't tell her, but I told her to back the fuck off. But it was just weird. Like,
yeah, that's creepy.
So I think it's more like a Chinese culture there that she's portraying, because they're very very in your face.
Sure. Yeah, I was gonna say it's she was probably not being aggressive in her mind, but here
I'm like, back the fuck off.
That's like draw on somebody. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. I'm like opening my trunk, trying to ruffle through my shit, and then she's like right next to me. I'm like, dude, not okay.
So when you pop your trunk, does like the dry ice scene come out and smoke billow and just like 45 guns just shoot out the top, and that's why she ran?
No.
Oh.
I yelled at her. That's why she ran.
That's no fun.
But she probably did want to make me her sunflower, huh?
That's what throws me for a loop is the color thing. You know, dark gray versus black. I can get that. I can understand.
Mine's not dark gray. It's like kind of.
I guess that's
medium
true.
gray.
I guess that's true. But just being flustered, you walk out and see a similar vehicle, but the sunflower seat cover is what gets me. Is like that shit. Are you sure she's not some sort of operative?
A Chinese operative in town in the middle of Wyoming, nowhere, where the population's like hardly anything. That doesn't seem likely.
I mean, maybe we'll talk about it another time, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I mean, so you got your phone.
I did. I got the new iPhone. It's pretty incredible. It's crazy fast.
Did you lost everything, or did you get it back?
Oh, you mean I lost most of my text messages.
So
I like to keep
y'all haven't seen it. What color did you get?
They only had gold. So I got gold, but I got the case on it too.
Wait, what's the gold look like? I want to see it. Take your fucking case off. I told you to order it because I got the gunmetal or whatever this fucker's called.
I love gold.
Wait, show like this where the light doesn't hit it. How gold is it? It looks white from here.
Let me see.
Oh, that's not bad. That looks almost silver.
Yeah, it's like subtle
gold. It's gold.
It's like yellow, like a hint of yellow silver.
Okay. Hey, but like you said, with the case on, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't care. It's awesome. It's a super fast phone, and I don't know, takes better pictures apparently.
So overall, good.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. Absolutely.
Is Kung Fu Chinese or is that racist?
It is. It is Chinese.
Okay. That's fair. I just didn't want to assume. All right.
No, that's.
Arliss said he got the gold. So you chose the gold, or you were forced to the gold, Arliss?
This was their only one left.
No, you
they don't have.
You, I get. Wait, one day I'm going to learn how to do this backwards. Little Arliss down there. So, what do you want to go into next? You want to go?
I don't know.
Go Black Friday.
What? Say that again. What's the first one?
The big box stores.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Without naming names, we don't want to. We don't want to piss anybody off because we're not singling anyone out, but we are also not beating around the bush about it because everybody knows who we're talking about. So let's talk about big box stores. What are some? How can we hint at who they are, right? Without saying it. Like I don't want to single out places that you pay for because sadly, if you pay for a membership, I don't consider them a big box store. I know that's not right, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like the bigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like they found a niche market. I'm not mad at them for that.
No, like the Costco, right? It's like a Costco style. Yeah.
It's a Costco, Sam's Club, stuff like that. And they figured out how to do it as far as the weapons industry. And while I know that a lot of distribution hates them, I cannot fault them for figuring that out. But I'm talking just the simple distribution outlets who, whether they manufacture or they don't their own products, they sell kind of nothing but, they sell a lot of cheap stuff as in volume, right? But they sell a handful of items that are considered quality, but they do so in such a way that it's like, it's so discounted you can't really compete as a normal person. Where do you sit on that? I mean, you're in business and you own a business and run a business. How do you see that?
Well, I mean, it's really hard to compete with big box stores, right? Because they have the volume discount that they can get through their distributors or whoever they buy from. I mean, they just have the financial power to let's say buy like 1,000 units of something, where the mom and pop store can buy one or two. I mean, you're obviously going to get a better discount at the 1,000 unit level versus the 1 or 2 level, right?
Right.
And it's really hard to compete. So, I mean, just say Geisley triggers, right? Dealer costs on ones, let's just say $200. But shoot, these big box stores, they can buy 1,000 of them. Their dealer cost might be $175.
Yep.
So they make more profit per, and they can probably sell them all too. So it's really hard to compete. I mean, the more money, the bigger you get, the more money you make, right? It's kind of wild.
Yeah, I mean, and that's fair. So when I worked I was a manufacturer's representative for quite some time, and there's two types of sales tactics. You have the farmers, which what they do is, as a manufacturer or as a large wholesale distributor, you go out and chase nothing but smaller distribution, right? Mm-hmm. You're not chasing end users. And by end users, I don't mean like our general consumers. I mean, the government agencies or the larger local agencies, right? Okay. So you are just taking on distribution on every corner. So that way they put either a blanket PO in with you, or they take in they take in stock, right? Whether it be right then and there or over time. But you're riding their coattails because you're using their customer base, right? I see that a lot nowadays. A lot. Like right now, with the way the market's exploding, I see a ton of manufacturers doing this. I'm going to set up everybody on the corner. They're going to commit to, say you have 10 people commit to $100,000 in product over the next 6 months. I mean, you've now made a shitload of money. You didn't have to go chase end users. So I truly believe that that's kind of what's evolving around this, because a lot of these really big box stores have some sort of lesser distribution underneath them. Mm-hmm. I don't want to say pyramid, because it's not really that, but it kind of is. I mean, they get the top discount. They sell to somebody under them at a lesser, and so on and so forth. I mean, like you said, Geisley, I think, is a great example. Geisley is kind of, and I'll say them because they're open about it. They provide discounts multiple times a year. That's better than dealer pricing.
Sure. Yeah. That's insane, right? I mean, you're just cutting out all the dealers. I mean, why? There's no incentive to carry them.
And that's what bites them in the ass, right? Because earlier in the year, they were going to those dealers and saying, hey, take on this much stock and we promise we'll give you best pricing. And then come Black Friday, they're like, oh, hey, yeah, go fuck yourself. We're giving a better discount. Yeah. And that's how I don't think I'm seeing that biasly. Do you? I mean,
no, I mean, just from a business standpoint, I feel like that is more difficult for Geisley, because let's say you give a better discount to all the individuals. Now you got to ship out thousands of product one at a time versus just shipping 10 times to dealers. Yeah, that's just such a headache. That logistically, it's a lot more hassle.
But if you've saturated your market in dealer accounts and you have no other dealers that are going to take on stock at the end of the year, how do you blow out and get capital? You sell the shit out of it and you put all your people to work. I mean, that's how I see it. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to do it. But I mean, they suffered quite a bit from that, though. with
Well-
their delay in shipping.
They say they do, and aside from emails bitching at them, I don't know that they suffer, dude. I don't know that they actually feel the pain from it.
Yeah,
They
probably
might
not.
lose.
Money's already in their pocket, right?
Yeah, I don't know that they lose any more sales because people continue to buy.
Right.
Chris says, I'm a firm believer in creating and finding your own niche or niche. I don't know how you guys say it, especially as a smaller business. It can help you establish a customer base and create a firm foundation, which then gives you a stable platform. Chris, I agree with you, but I can also say from somebody that kind of has a niche market and a niche platform, it takes a hell of a lot longer to do it the right way. If I wanted to outsource and do it to where I just had a bunch of people doing the same thing, and could you make more over time? Sure. But I don't know that it's going to pay off to the people that helped you get to where you are. You know what I mean?
Right.
What's Adam say? You can set your watch to Geisley sales also so much that impacts regular sales volume for the rest of the year. So
yeah,
Adam,
I mean, like
yeah.
Geisley triggers, right? I need Geisley triggers. I'll wait till they're sale. I'm not going to buy normally from dealers unless I really need to.
Right.
Unless I'm desperate and I really need to. Otherwise, I'll just wait, and Black Friday I'll buy 10 of them or something, and then that'll last me the whole year.
So that's kind of brings me to my question. We are all in a place where everybody's trying to pinch pennies, right? We're all trying to save money. That's the way the world works. We're not trying to be too over the top, but at what line do you cross over from buying from not necessarily a friend, just an acquaintance, a business associate that you've done business with, just spending that little bit of extra? Geisley is the one example of you're not spending 5 or 10% more with them. You're spending 20 or 25% more.
Right.
So that's where I have a challenge too. It's like I'm not just losing a little bit of money; it's quite a bit.
Right. I mean, if I can help out like a store that's a friend here or
Right.
locally, if it's only 5% more than what I can normally pay, okay, yeah, sure, why not? But I get it immediately, even if it's like 10% more, it's immediate.
Right.
Versus waiting till Black Friday for a sale or this and that for a sale. So I don't mind. I don't mind that. I don't mind paying a little more when I can get it quicker.
Yeah, I'm trying to gather this concept where I think majority of the consumer world, I think that you and I will spend money, and I think a lot of the guys watching too, don't let me discredit you guys. I think a lot of us will spend that little bit of extra to help out an acquaintance or a buddy or somebody that helped us out before the Geisley sale, for instance. We'll just use them as an example. We're not trying to beat up on them. They're our example right now.
Sure.
But when you're a general consumer that doesn't buy every single month or every single week, and you know that sale is coming around, I mean, why would you?
Right.
I don't know how you compete with that.
It's hard. I don't know. I mean, as far as being the small business seller, I guess the only way is to build these relationships, right? That's with the people that with the people that I don't know, maybe in the Facebook groups and whatnot, and develop this trust to where when they come to you, you'll get the product. They'll get the product from you, and they'll get it quickly and without any hassle. So, and then over time, I think that helps a lot versus someone that's in it for the quick buck, right? Who buys up all these items and just to be able to corner the market and then sell it at a substantially higher cost. Where, sure, you might make money now because everyone's desperate for it, but man, it's going to hurt your business in the long run. That's the short game versus the long game.
Yeah. I mean, I've told quite a few people, you included. We've discussed this already. There are so many gun companies popping up right now because they see an opportunity. They have a buddy with, a warehouse or a couple Connexes full of weapons that they can sell. and they're setting up a legitimate business thinking that they're going to get rich and this is just the way the gun industry works. Fucking 6-8 months ago, dude, you couldn't sell 9mm for over 18 cents a round. That was crazy. That was, oh my god,
we were in the golden age of guns.
Yeah.
Prior to COVID, it was the golden age of guns.
Yep. And
parts everywhere, ammo everywhere,
Oh,
good prices.
you couldn't give them away.
Yeah.
I had dealers lining up around the block to have Review the Pew push their product.
Yeah.
Now, those same dealers that we supported and put through shit tons of volume when they couldn't move it, now that they're moving it, it's like ghosts, which is fine. I get it.
But I guess the counter to that is there's not as many parts to throw up on review.
No, there's not. No, there's not. And that's the thing is, I mean, competition now is to where it's like, holy shit, people are just buying stuff. Consumers are buying things thinking they can hoard them.
Right.
Even though, in my opinion, we're at the peak of the market right now. It might climb a little bit more, but it's going to start trickling down. And this isn't new, dude. You remember, I mean, it's every 4 years. This was a perfect storm, mind you. This is a little different, but just like oil and gas, it happens every election year on the clock. And it's like people forget. I mean, you remember when you couldn't get 22 in the store?
Oh, that was about 4 years ago before this.
Yeah. 22. I have 20,000 fucking rounds of 22 in my garage. Why?
Yeah.
Not because I bought it during the panic, but after the panic, I started buying it slowly but surely. So I had enough for the next panic.
Right.
Now it's 5.56. It's because primers can't be bought. Like
9mm 5.56.
Yes.
Impossible. Well, I mean, not impossible, just very difficult.
Well, yeah, unless you want to pay $1 a round for fucking 5.56. But my whole thing here is watch. I'm not an expert, guys. I mean, I don't consider myself anywhere near an expert. But if you watch the market and you really watch it, there are still people out there you can get right now 9mm for 24 cents a round, right?
Ooh, that's tough.
I saw a link today. Now, mind you, it was sold out with instantly. But there are still distributors out there moving stuff at a decent price. I am not against making your money. I'm not against making yourself profit. You know, I buy things right now at an inflated cost and I have to make profit off of it.
Sure.
That's the way it works with the market. But don't believe that just because you see stuff out there for $1 a fucking round that's normal. Because just shop around is all I'm saying. Because those dealers that started up yesterday and are selling ammo for 90 cents, $1, $1.20, $1.30 a round, when this all dies down, they're not going to be around. I mean, I mean that.
I mean, they're playing the short game, which I guess in the immediate, I mean, there's some business plans that do that.
Oh yeah,
but they move on to the next short game.
Yep.
Man, that's such a headache.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
you got to be on all the time.
Maybe that's where I'm fucking up. Maybe I'm looking at things in the long game, and I'm like, man, I don't want to piss people off right now because I want them to stick around with me after.
Sure.
Shit.
And
Maybe
that I think is no, I think that's a logical way to think about these things. I mean, if you want to, I mean, who wants to just make money for 1 year and then stop making money, right? You want to make money for years and years to come.
I'm not smart enough to create another business like this in another 2-3 years. I don't have that. I don't have that fucking mind. I don't have the capability. So
it's tiring too to build it up.
Yeah, I mean, what you and I remember when you and I sat and talked about how to structure this exactly and what the details were and all that. We took it legit like 3 years ago now, if that.
Has it been that long?
It has.
Wow.
It's been just shy of 3 years. Wow. And now, mind you, I'm not complaining. In 3 years, we've taken this to, I don't know, we've got over 2,000 registered users, which sounds okay, but when you think about it, I don't have a way to advertise on anything other than social media, and it's all by word of mouth. I don't have a marketing budget because Facebook and Instagram stuff like they won't let me pay for advertisements, but they will let us share the link. So it's grown, and it's grown in a steady fashion. But if I tomorrow put 200,000 rounds of 9mm, even if it was for $1 a round, it would probably shoot up through the roof.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could sleep at night on a pillow full of $100 bills, but I don't think I could sleep at night morally. I just can't. I won't buy stuff where I just can't do it. How do you? I mean,
I think no. I think more of the long term too. I mean, I guess I can equate it to rental properties. I mean, you can flip, right? You can buy a house for, let's say, 100 grand and flip it for 130. You make that $30,000 flip. Or you can keep the house, rent it out for the next 10 years at $1,000 a month. And let's say the house gets paid off, or at least a lot of it gets paid off, and then you decide to sell it. You're making way more than 30 grand.
Right.
10 years at 1,000 a month, 12 grand times 10, 120 grand.
Yeah.
So it's 30 grand versus 120 grand, right?
Yeah. So it doesn't matter the industry. It's long game versus short game.
Right. But with houses, you can always find another house to flip. Right. I don't know if you can find more ammo to flip, more things in the gun industry to do it again and again and again like that.
I think that is where being a long-term business is where it comes into play, because right now there's a few manufacturers that are selling to the guys that are willing to pay 60 cents a round, 70 cents a round for 9mm, and then turn around and sell it for 80 to 90 cents a round. Not everybody's willing to do that. Not everybody's willing to sell to their consumers for that. Sure, the argument is this is a free market and you can do what you want. We're not here to talk politics. I don't care. I understand that there's nothing wrong about that. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is the manufacturers that are still currently pumping out ammo for 30 to 40 cents a round, albeit inflated, they will still be here after this rush. I mean,
right.
I wish I would have notated 4 years ago all the companies that made a big name and then they're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
It happens. I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, almost in every industry too.
Yeah, and I'll say, Adam, you've commented a lot. I mean, for those of y'all that don't know him, Adam Tarr can't even list all the stuff that he owns and operates. Allegiant Rifle Works. What's the other ones? Partnered and or owns, Adam, again, forgive me if I'm speaking incorrectly, but Stip Grips.
And the
Glock one.
I forget the Glock. But yeah, he does a lot of them.
Yeah, he has so many businesses, and Adam,
he runs a good business, man.
He does. Evolve Weapon Systems. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, and all of those places, if anything, somehow through this downturn, sure, some things have had to become inflated. That's just the way it is. Manufacturers are inflating pricing. That's completely understandable. Adam has provided me with product at a discount from what I could usually get it for. Now, I understand what everybody's saying. Oh, well, that stuff's not moving. No, Adam's not promoting that stuff. He's offering it to us first in order to help out the people that were buying from him beforehand. So, I mean, it's possible to play both sides, which is what we all do. We're all here to make money. I challenge people to just check, right? Check into those people that are not milking the panic buying attitude and not milking the current market. I
mean, did Adam provide all this stuff because you sent him butthole pics?
That was supposed to be off air, but
yeah, I thought I was the only one that's supposed to see your ass.
A deal's a deal. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you have to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
Chris. That right there. He did.
He did. He was the one and only. I got one of them. I still haven't finished it.
He brought the exclusive tannadized LMTs to the world, and mine are still fucking sitting at his shop. Not Adam's
I don't know
fault.
what to do with mine. Do I keep it a pistol or do I short barrel rifle it?
You SBR that motherfucker like a man.
I don't want to engrave it.
Engrave it
I don't want
underneath in the mag well where you can't see it.
Yeah, true. Maybe I will file it. I better call Silencer Shop for more fingerprint cards.
You can't. I don't know. All right. So Adam said, here's the thing. Us long-term guys have the relationships to get a pallet of Glocks right now. Making an extra $100 each on 50 Glocks isn't worth the reputation. Adam, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. I understand the new startups can't always play that long. They can't always order a pallet, right? So I do see both sides. What I'm not talking about the guys in the middle. I'm not talking about the startups or the guys that
already have.
Fair, seen it. I'm talking about the guys that are brand new and mark up 300% and do the make posts like, hey guys, hurry up and buy these before the Democrats take them all. You know what I mean? Those type of people versus, I'm not saying give away the kitchen sink. I'm just saying shop around is all. Check out the small guys. Like I saw Derek commented earlier. I have to find his comment. So Fightmaster Firearms. I mean, everybody
he does a great job too.
Yeah, everybody knows him through another company. Well, guess what? The fucking company's gone right now. So he is now Fightmaster Firearms, taking exactly what he's always done, implementing it into his own platform, which he created almost overnight, like kind of like, oh, fuck, let's do this now. And it's been running smooth as shit since then.
Right.
I'll shop there every time, whether it's on sale or not, way before I go to I don't know how to say, I'm trying to think of acronyms for big box stores, but I don't shop at big box stores. I shop, even if I pay a little bit more, I'm going to shop with the people who are trying to put food on the table, not the people who are trying to buy up everything in the fucking neighborhood just to capitalize on that.
Sure. Yeah, putting food on the table versus making the money to buy little companies out.
Yeah, and then take them over.
Yeah.
Fear monger.
Yeah.
Derek's doing pretty good, Adam. You're right. He is doing pretty good. But we want.
Yeah, as long as products keep coming in, Derek should be doing great.
And Adam, this right here sums it up. Most big box
stores
don't.
That's what I would do too. I would only do higher end stuff or quality stuff versus quantity stuff. Like, sure, more people are going to buy the lower end stuff because there's just more people, just population wise, that are in that mentality or lower bracket. You might percentage wise, you might make a little more money off of that. But
it's volume. It's not. It's
volume, and also it's not worth it. And also, you might encounter more problems later on versus buying like a quality product and selling it, and you might never see that coming back.
Yeah,
because it's a good product.
Yeah, I see it as this: the guys who buy quality are buying year round. Sure,
yeah, it's true.
You're going to move less volume. I understand that. You're going to sometimes, if not most, you're going to make less margin, but they're going to be consistent. I feel like our group of niche market, if you will, we buy year round. We don't have to have a motivation. We don't have to have a scare. Right now, the shit places of the world are killing it. I can't imagine what those only 2 or 3 forges are doing right now. Like they're probably just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're working overtime, man.
Yeah, but when fucking Anderson rifles go back to $19 a fucking lower, and you can't give them away because they won't meet up with any upper, it's like, come on.
Kidding.
Like,
no kidding.
It's a long game, guys. So just all I'm saying, my only message for tonight that actually means something to me is shop the Allegiant Rifle Works, shop the Fightmaster Firearms, shop the Big Techs, shop the Strong Sides, shop all those places that are people that have been around and just kind of providing decent prices and amazing service for, I don't know, years now. Yeah.
Yeah, like Todd Camper's Rain Shadow. I think it's Rain Shadow Armory. It's
Todd
pretty
Camper's
good.
a perfect example. Yes.
I mean, all these guys that you named are phenomenal. I've dealt with them all. I think I probably dealt with Derek and Adam the most.
Yeah.
And perfect every time.
That's because of butthole picks, so you can't.
Fair to say that. Sometimes they want full frontal. Yeah, I mean, hey, if I'm gonna get the product next day, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Sorry, but yes, there's a group, and that's brings us to our segue. You guys are all commenting here, all loud and shit. Go put your fucking Black Friday sales. And even if they don't have a Black Friday sale, I don't need a sale right now. I just want to know who to buy stuff from. So go comment on the Desktop Shots Facebook post.
I will share the screen.
Do it.
There we go. Right there.
Is there porn? Oh,
dang it. What's wrong with my... There we go. Okay. Let's comment in this thread.
And not the one I shared. Don't go comment on my Facebook post. You got to comment on this one.
So, KE does a great job doing Cerakote. That's a great deal. 20% off.
Man, I have some nunchucks here from him. I wonder if they're close.
Oh, I'll bring my Woodland from him. It's just right in the next room here. And I think I know Blown Deadline is doing the same thing, 20% off.
Yeah, BDO.
And it's like copying. It looks like copying Jacob too. Only black multicam. Kind of wild how they're doing the same thing.
I feel like that's such a popular pattern. It's pretty easy for a Cerakoter to say, yes, this is the sale because it's so popular. They have all the prints they need and they can just do it.
Yeah, so post in here, guys. That way I can have one spot to see where all the sales are, and other people will too. That way we can shop together, I guess.
I mean, that's ultimately, guys, everybody here is trying to put food on the table and trying to advance themselves to the next deal. Wait. Oh, shit. Adam, we're going to run Allegiant Black Friday sale exclusively through Review the Pew. My man. We'll talk offline, buddy. We'll do something. We'll make sure you get whatever we can get you at least.
Let me go get Jacob's Cerakote here.
I mean, Weapons Outfitters, guys, remember, while we are all competitors, just about everybody in here is a competitor, but we all want to see everyone succeed. That's the one thing about most of the gun industry that we can say is we all want to see everyone succeed. I know, like, I work closest with probably Derek, Ike, Adam, and a few of the other guys. And if Derek doesn't have something, he doesn't get butthurt if I say, oh, Adam's got it, I'm just going to pull it from him. Or Ike's got it, I'm going to pull it. There's no animosity there. It's like kind of one big group that just throws each other shit from time to time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So here's Jacob's Woodland on my 19. You've seen this gun, right?
Yeah, your lighting is not.
Yeah, it's really bright here. Let's see.
It's a good Woodland. I have seen that one.
Yeah, and he did this amazing job.
What, a year ago?
Yeah, something like that. Year and a half.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I wish I had those fucking nunchucks nearby. You want me to go get them while you talk, or do you want to just not?
I mean, sure. I mean, we can talk.
They're fucking nunchucks. I gotta go get them.
Yeah, I have other guns to talk about. So this gun is probably my most recent favorite. It's a Langdon with a red dot, like LTT red dot. The action's super smooth on this. It's the MP3. Everything's coated in MP3 in there. I mean, we'll do this. The action is incredible. I mean, double action is super smooth. There's no stutter or stage. It just goes all the way. Incredible gun. It's super accurate too. With the red dot, it's like cheating. And the single action, I mean, look how short it is. That's it. And then the reset right there. Super comfortable in the hand with a decocker too. I can't recommend this gun enough. It's probably the best Beretta. And I have Wilson Berettas with the action tune. This one is by far better than the Wilson Combat ones. I bought a full gun, Adam. And I think I'm going to try and put an SRO on top. Oh, and JagerWorks just came back out with the Bro system. It's a cover. I think it's aluminum cover over the SRO. It's like $43. They have them in stock now, and it protects the SRO, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, I want the SRO on this thing. Just looking through it, the SRO is just so massive, and the window so massive, it's just so easy to pick up the dot. But this is still really nice. I like it a lot. Oh, the nunchucks. Those were coated by Jacob?
Yeah. So these are from Arizona Nunchuck Company. These were the red. You remember the red anodized ones?
Yep.
So I sent 2 sets off to Jacob and had them coated.
That's awesome.
And I wish I was good enough at this because I'd probably poke a hole through the wall.
Yeah.
It's a ninja thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
That's
they turned out, and these are...
Dude, those will hurt, man.
You have some of these, don't you?
I have the red ones. I didn't get them coated.
Oh, well, yeah. I ruined them, I guess, but...
Yeah, they're awesome. I love them.
I mean, I still have that set. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
I mean, I guess my question is, do you EDC that?
Well, I mean, if you put them just right, it looks kind of impressive.
Oh, I mean, like appendix carry?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't carry it 6, then it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you have like a weird growth. Yeah. I hear they fit in tacos pretty nicely, those AR-15 mags tacos.
Yeah, I mean, if you really needed to, you could prison wallet these.
Oh, yeah.
But the only downfall is when you walk or when you run.
Adam, I don't know. She might have been able to grab those from me and use them on me because she might be a ninja. I don't know. She has like 10 more years of training on me, I think.
I was going to say, that lady, I feel like if you would have whipped out some nunchucks, she would have probably pulled out a sword and just shoved it somewhere. I don't know that would be a good idea.
So the Enigma. Okay. When I first...
We haven't
so far, all the comments have been positive on this. Everyone loves this. I think I'm the only one that thinks this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I don't.
I'll wear it because I want to be funny and wear like my tidy whities with them. But I'm wearing a holster. I'm wearing a belt already. Why do I need to go under the belt?
So
wear a belt under a belt.
So without taking your side completely, because I'm kind of with you, I understand it to an extent. First of all, if you dress in like, say, like business attire, tucked in shirt, no sport coat where you can hide it, just tucked in shirt, jeans or slacks or whatever, it can be challenging to hide a holster where you don't see the clip at some point in your dress. Athletic shorts is another thing I've seen. Where I get it is the thong or the G-string, sorry, that they have, whatever they call it.
Oh, the garter, the one that wraps around your leg?
Yeah, but it's not around your, it's like just shy of the booty hole is what it looks like.
I might like that then.
I don't think so because all it does is pull down. It doesn't pull up.
Mm.
So can you?
Then I wouldn't like it.
You have an easy way to share your screen where we're going to go over an hour. We're already over that, but I want to talk about this more.
Let me pull it up here.
Filster won't mind. They sold out in 2 minutes. Who the fuck do they?
Yeah, I tried to buy one tonight just so that we can wear it with tidy whities.
Oh, and guess what my dumbass did? I messaged WL and said, "Did you really fucking do that? You did this and didn't get me and him one?" And he was like, "Dude, I didn't fucking do that. You got to be kidding me."
I thought he was joking. Okay, so this is the holster we're talking about. I mean, it's cool if you wear gym shorts all the time. If you're female, I get this too.
Okay.
But for me, I think it's the dumbest thing for me. Because look, this guy's not wearing a belt right here. And he's wearing like the Enigma underneath his pants.
Okay.
Dude, you're like wearing, okay, so dress attire, I get that too. But for my wear, like this, why don't you just wear a belt right here?
Okay. So supposedly it helps with printing because a belt has you that extra, let's say 4 millimeters back outside your britches. But I don't, what does it say? For 2 years, we explored material strategies and executions going back to the drawing board several times and starting from scratch. The Enigma is the result of an intense and relentless collaborative process, the output of which is unique and unprecedented piece of concealment technology. I mean,
Filster makes a good product, and I like their product. And I'm probably going to buy this, but I probably won't use it.
Oh, I'm going to buy one. I'm going to buy one because I'm not going to be that guy that just shits on something beforehand. But
I'm basically, don't knock it before you try it. I'm knocking it first, but I'm going to try it and maybe eat my words afterwards.
As soon as that fucking string rides up, when I have to bend down to pick up a child or pick up a box and that thing goes up my ass, that's when I will give it.
That's when it's worth it.
Yes,
that's when you know this was the holster for you.
That's when you know it was worth the money. Lord knows one of the 17 people watching this right now are Filster. So if y'all want to send us one, we can fucking try
it. Like this one I get because you're wearing you're wearing really tight clothing, and a belt would completely ruin that outfit because you're going to be printing a lot.
Sure.
Because a gun belt's thicker generally, and I get this.
Okay, so this, and in my
they need a new marketing person. This doesn't help sell the product.
Just keep scrolling. I've got jokes for days, dude. I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to be that guy. She could have hit it in many different spots.
I mean, I get it, but come on.
I've had too much whiskey. I've had too much whiskey to hold this back. Just scroll up. But talking about slacks and things like that. I mean, for me, if I have to wear slacks to work for some reason in a dress shirt, I can't conceal a firearm. I can, however, I can rock this. I mean, for $90, I will wear this twice a year and utilize it when I have to go places that I'm not have to dress super nice, right? So what does it say? Hold on, go back up to right there. With our final drafts in hand, by the summer of 2020, we knew that the Enigma required a special manufacturing partnership. Known for their materials and processes expertise and innovation in the tactical equipment space, AXL Advanced was the obvious choice to help us get over the finish line and make the Enigma a reality. Their capability to produce durable, low-profile equipment for hard-use applications using... Hold on. Hard-use applications. You're showing people in fucking sweatpants, suit and ties. I don't see where it's been tested hard use. I'm not knocking these holsters, but can we reflect back? What was the what's the holster used in our intro?
Oh, we this is a film. Yeah, that was a filter holster. The outside of the waistband floodlight is not my favorite.
Imagine that in your fucking pants with no clip to stabilize it, and you're rocking a P320. Okay.
Yeah.
No dig at Sig. We love you. Sometimes. So
I'm still gonna buy this.
Me too. If I get the option, I'm not going to chase this fucking product down the street, mind you, but I will buy one. If somebody says, here's a link, here's where you can get one, and I don't have to battle, I'll buy one.
Yeah, me too.
But if y'all want to tag Philster a couple times, we have questions. We have questions and we would love answers.
I mean, you have questions. I'm just going to try them out and then do like.
Okay. How would you try it?
Jacks. I'm going to I'll even try it on here. I'll put them on with sweatpants and see how it is.
No, you said tidy whities.
Okay, tidy whities or maybe Speedos.
And then run down the street.
Because if I have to go swimming, that's how I'm going to carry. And my gun better be able to fire like a Navy SEAL coming out of the water.
But at that point, if you're wearing this and tidy whities, you're open carrying. There are better open carry options.
Well, but if you're like that,
if you're swimming in sweatpants,
if you're that cowboy in New York where you play guitars in your tidy whitey, you might want to carry like this. That's the only way you can carry.
Where would you carry? You can't carry open carry in New York. You'd have to shove it up your
wallet,
which you don't need.
But I'm saying if you're like in a more Second Amendment friendly state and you want to open carry, you want to be a street performer in your tidy whities. I mean, you get to carry it that way. It's pretty neat.
Amelin just put an article. Okay, Chris, this is a conversation for Friday. All right, I'm going to write this down.
I heard about that too.
I know, but we're already over an hour. We're losing people by the second because apparently they don't like to talk about man thongs, so fuck them. We will talk about this Friday, Chris. So if you are nearby, remind us. I'm going to write it down now. But nonetheless, everybody's homework for the 12 people watching as we lose them within seconds. Tag Philster.
For man thongs?
Yeah, tag them. We want them to let us buy one. We don't want anything for fucking free. We don't need them to give us an $80 holster to shove up our ass. We just want to play with one and try one. Preferably two, because no offense, but one of us is going to get, you know what I mean?
An STD maybe.
Whoa, no.
Oh, what?
I just meant sloppy seconds, but.
Oh. I mean, I guess you might get an STD.
That's fair, though, but I mean, Richard,
yeah.
What ones? Reverse back and watch the new one, the thong one. The Philster G-string.
Enigma. Philster Enigma.
Oh, yeah, it's an Enigma in your ass.
I mean, I'm going to try it. I completely love it, and I carry it every fucking day.
And I hope like I said, I've said it 3-4 times. I will buy one. As soon as I get the opportunity, I will buy one. I'm not
I tried buying one with a holster as like a combo, because I want a holster for it. You have to buy a holster separately. I guess there's specific holsters that will work with it.
So what does that do?
The Enigma is just the thong part.
So I'm just going to wear that around to get ready for the holsters to come out?
Yeah, you could add a holster with it in cart, and I tried doing that, and it made my order too late, and it was all out of stock.
Okay, so if anybody knows Philster, we want 2 Enigmas with one holster each, and we will buy them. We don't need you to give us shit. We don't even need a discount. I'll pay $85 for one.
I'll pay full price for them, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to try it.
But if we could have them by Friday somehow, the magic of this group, the 14 fucking people watching, we'll wear them with thongs. Thanksgiving thongs?
I don't have thongs.
Well, not thongs, but we'll be wearing a thong with a Speedo.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
It'll be worth.
Yeah. It's the Philster Enema.
You're not wrong. But
I mean,
by the way it looks, it doesn't look like they're just you're shoving $85 up here. It looks nice. I mean, the photos looks crazy, but it looks really nice. I haven't touched one though. Filster, not an Enema. I've touched many.
yeah. I mean, I'll share the screen again so we can get back on it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean,
That
I don't know
looks
how many they had on.
shit.
What's that?
It looks fancy as shit to me. Like that is.
Yeah. So this is essentially a belt.
That doesn't hold your pants up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a chastity belt with a garter that holds a gun. I want 5 for my daughter's filter. Actually, come to think of it, I need 5 of these.
I just want one. I just want one to try out. I may like it. I may hate it. See, I try adding the holster here, and then it went
Well,
out.
I have 5 girls, and I just realized what that could be.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's true. Chastity belt.
That's what I see. Tactical garter belt. No, Adam, or God damn it, Facebook user. You and Adam have the same profile picture because Adam's all OPSEC and shit. Okay, now my wife wants one. So anyway, we're not going to be greedy.
Yeah.
If we could get one.
I mean, you don't want like a football team? I mean, you have a baseball team. You have a baseball team.
Don't remind me.
I know it's sold out. I was kind of pissed about that.
No, dude, it's a fucking joke. It wasn't. I don't need 6 of them right now. I was kidding. But I would like to try one. So if anybody out there in the 14 people watching could get Lee, Ty, and I one each that we could just try, or if we had to, one that we could just test.
So you need a holster. If you already have an appendix holster that have these things, you can attach it to the.
The RCS VG2, I think I have 1 or 2 with that.
Then you can probably attach it to the Enigma.
I think I'd buy a holster with it though too. I think I'd want one of the same because I don't want to give a review based on a holster that I got from someone else, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's just. That's what I wanted to do. I want to do complete Filster product. But I did sell off my Filster floodlight outside the waistband because of this video that I saw. I sold it immediately.
That wasn't a cheap gun either.
Yeah. I mean, my Filster floodlight, I was using my Glock 19 on it, the appendix one.
Yeah.
And, sometimes I do push-ups in the office because I'm falling asleep or something. The gun just fell out. The retention isn't tight enough for it.
Doing push-ups?
Yeah, just flopped right out. I was kind of upset about that, and I stopped using the Filster floodlight right after that.
So, and again, that's what I want to compare, because if this falls out when I'm carrying in a way that has no belt or anything else to secure it to my person, if it's the same build, essentially, it's just going to fall out and fall down my sweatpants.
It might, unless you really torque this thing down to your body.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they compare belly bands to these, and I have tried one belly band in my time, and I absolutely hated it. But it held the weapon in position. I mean, it was just uncomfortable for me.
I can't see a belly band being comfortable for you in Texas.
It's not. It's not. I sweat through clothes. As soon as I walk outside, I sweat through clothes. You add a fucking belly band to the mix, and now it's like, oh no, he's not carrying a gun, but what is that massive fucking sweatband around his midsection with a Glock in it? Like, it doesn't work.
Your Glock needs to be all MP3 coated so it doesn't rust from all the sweat.
Man, Friday remind me to bring my 26 in here because it's rusted as fuck.
Oh, really?
And that's with rattle can over it. Like I didn't change the finish. I rattle canned over the original finish and it's still rusted.
Wow.
That's appendix scary. So
yeah.
As Eminem says, just kidding. All right, guys. Well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes.
We're losing viewers by the second here.
Hey, we've actually gone up one. Calm down. We were at 12 earlier. We're back at 15. I challenge everybody to get us a Filster, or however you fucking say it. I want to try one. I want to try an Enigma, and Lee Todd needs to try an Enigma, and we will buy them again. To reiterate, I say that 45 times so that nobody gets confused. That we're not trying to get something for free. We will pay you the $85 plus a holster.
The $80 holster cost.
Yeah, we need the whole shebang, and we can wait. We're not in a rush, but we're not going to chase them. Can you, just before we go, can you click the difference for him and for her?
Oh, yeah. For her, we've seen all of her.
But is it the same thing? It's just different sizes?
No, it's just, it can be used for both. Shit, that thing's like
the big belt.
I mean, it goes all the way to 46 inches, so we're good. We're good for the bigger people.
It's a huge bitch. Okay, I was just curious. I didn't know if it was different. We shouldn't go down that road. All right, guys.
All right.
I think we're good.
Enough of that.
I can't.
Enough of that.
I don't want to make it to where they're like, fuck those guys. I don't want to send them anything to try. I appreciate them being.
They don't have to send me anything. I'll buy it.
Well, that's what I mean. I just want to have the opportunity to buy it. Again,
so blacklisted.
I don't need anything free.
Fucking, we're blacklisted now. God damn it.
It's okay. Chris, Aaron, who else is watching? The other Chris again, Derek, Richard, Adam, all you guys.
Buy one and we'll buy it off you.
Yeah, buy one and buy it, and we'll buy it off you, or just spam them and tag us over and over until they send us one that we can buy. Oh, fuck. Did you see that comment? Anyway, let's go before we get in too deep.
All right. See you Friday.
Yeah.
Guys, like, subscribe, whatever the influencers say. Do that, please.
And post Black Friday sales. We need more. We need to know.
Yeah. Yeah. And see you Friday, probably about the same time.
Play that video one more time, Eds.
Give me a second here. Let me find it.
So bad. Okay, we're done.